Good morning, dear student. Today we'll start Coulomb's law and its affecting factors. Coulomb's law. इसे कूलाम का नियम भी कहते हैं। कूलम्स लॉ दो चार्जेस स्टैटिक पॉइंट चार्जेस के बीच लगता है। दो पॉइंट चार्जेस होने चाहिए और स्टैटिक फॉर्म में दोनों चार्ज रेस्टिंग कंडीशंस and separated by a distance smaller than electrostatic force is directly proportional to the multiplication of magnitude of both point charges and square of the distance between 2 point charges in reciprocal form. Then F is electrostatic force K Q1 Q2 upon R square, where K is the proportionality constant, R is the distance, Q1 Q2 is the magnitude, multiplication product of magnitude of both static point charges. F is the electrostatic force. फोर्स के बारे में कितना मैग्नीट्यूड हो, कितना डिस्टेंस हो, उसके बाद उस पर कितना फोर्स लगेगा, ये अगस्टिन डी कूलॉम साहब ने बताया कि इसका कैलकुलेशन कैसे किया जाए। उसके लिए एक लॉ बनाया इन्होंने। उस लॉ को हम लोग कहते हैं कूलॉम्स लॉ। कूलम्स लॉ के बाद पहले हम लोग थोड़ा सा ग्रेविटेशनल लॉ के बारे में पढ़ लें। When two mass m1 and m2 separated by a small distance r, then gravitational force is directly proportional to multiplication of magnitude of both masses and reciprocal square of the distance between two masses in reciprocal form. That force is called gravitational force. Comparison between the gravitational force and Coulomb force or electrostatic force, कुछ सिमिलरिटीज हैं दोनों में। F is directly proportional Q1 Q2 1 by R square, Q1 Q2 upon 1 by R square. This force is electrostatic force, Coulomb force, static force. It is repulsive and attractive in nature, but these forces, gravitational force, it is always attractive. In gravitational force, mass or must be required between two mass of body. Between an object where matters have mass and separated by distance smaller, then these force active. But in this case, a static point charge must be required. A static point charge. static point charge and mass. मास का होना जितना जरूरी है उतना ही चार्ज का. मैटर्स के पास मास होता है. मैटर्स ऑक्यूपाई द स्पेस एंड हैव वेट. Every substance made up of molecules and molecules made up of atoms and atoms made by its fundamental particles, electron, proton, neutrons. Electron, proton, neutron have mass. Electron have negative charge, proton positive, and neutron is neutral. Mass between two bodies have mass m1 m2, then force acted between both bodies gravitational. It is always attractive in nature. It is not always attractive. It is repulsive and attractive because these four depends on the nature of charge. These four do not depend on the nature. Only depends on the magnitudes of masses between distances, but these force depends on the nature of the charge. When two charges are similar in nature, then force is repulsive, and both charges are two charges are different in nature, force is attractive. Some examples. Suppose atoms have nucleus. Inside nucleus, proton and neutron. And electron revolve around the nucleus. Electron have negative, proton have positive charge. And distance is a small r. Between electron and proton, electric force acted. These electric force gives the centripetal force for revolving electron. Due to these centripetal force, electron revolve again and again around the nucleus. Electrostatics, attractive force. In case of gravitation, sun, according to Kepler's law, gravitation में आप पढ़ चुके हैं. Sun fixed at a point at foci, and some bodies are revolve around the sun. These bodies are called planets and have distance smaller. Sun have mass m and planet have mass small m. Then gravitational force between sun and planets gives the centripetal force. Electrostatic force gives the centripetal force for the revolution of electron. Similarly, gravitational force gives the centripetal force planets for revolution of planets around the sun. Due to this centripetal force, electron revolve around the nucleus. Similarly, planets revolve around the sun. Both forces are the fundamental. Electrostatics and gravitational. It is very weak force, but it is a strong force. These law, Coulomb's law, is apply only between two static point charges. Both charges, if both charges or systems are resting conditions, charges at rest, then Coulomb's law apply. What is Coulomb's law? Coulomb's law के बारे में हम लोग देखेंगे क्या कहता है Coulomb's law. सबसे पहले तो Coulomb's law में ये जानिए कि Coulomb's law स्टैटिक पॉइंट चार्जेस के लिए अप्लाई होता है और इसको देने वाले जो साइंटिस्ट थे उनका नाम था अगस्टिन डी कूलम्ब्स. इन्होंने दो पॉइंट चार्जेस के बीच में कितना इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स लगेगा इसके बारे में बताया. अकॉर्डिंग टू these law, electrostatic force is directly proportional to according to these law electrostatic force is डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू प्रोडक्ट भी बोल सकते हैं आप या मल्टीप्लीकेशन. डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ मैग्नीट्यूड टू static point charge according to these law electrostatic force is directly proportional to multiplication of magnitude of two static point charges and square of distance and square of distance between two point charges in reciprocal form. अक्सर पूछा जाता है राइट द Coulomb's law. According to these law, electrostatic force is directly proportional to multiplication of magnitude of two static point charges and square of distance between two point charges in reciprocal form. And direction of force is always line joining, in the direction of line joining both charges, both point charges, along the line joining of both charges. Force acted between the two charges, suppose Q1 and Q2, two charges Q1 and Q2, two static point charge and distance center से लिया जाएगा R. So electrostatics, that force that Q1 and Q2 both are positive in nature, so F is directly proportional to Q1 and Q2 and F is 1 by R square. So F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon में R square. where F is the electrostatic force. F is force, electrostatic force. It is also called static force, electric force, Coulomb force. These force is also called electric force, static force, Coulomb force. And Q1, Q2, K is the proportionality constant, proportional constant, Coulomb's constant भी बोलते हैं, proportional constant. Q1, Q2 is the magnitude of Q1 magnitude of point charge, Q1, Q2 is magnitudes of point charges. It is clear. F is the electrostatic force, K is the proportionality constant या proportional constant. It is also called Coulomb constants. Q1, Q2 are the magnitudes of point charges. 2 point charges कहिए, point charges. Magnitudes of 2 point charges. The value of K is the 9 into 10 to the power 9. In Coulomb's law, multiplication, static form. Charge always in static form. Static point charges. Magnitudes of 2 static point charges and square of distance between 2 point charges in reciprocal form. And direction of force along the line joining between the both charges. यहाँ लिख सकते हैं आप डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स. ये तो था आपका कूलम्स लॉ. इसके नीचे लिख सकते हैं आप डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स, डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स Fe is along the line joined between both charges. Its direction is always along the line between both charges. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, अगर कोई चार्जेस है, इसको अगर आप इस तरह से जोड़े हुए हैं r डिस्टेंस पर, तो जो फोर्स का डायरेक्शन होगा इसी के डायरेक्शन में या तो इधर होगा या तो इधर होगा या तो इधर या तो इधर, इससे. अब ये डिपेंड्स करता है कि ये हो, ये डायरेक्शन चलेगा कि ये डिपेंड्स ऑन द नेचर्स. वैल्यू ऑफ K देख लिया जाए. व्हाट इज वैल्यू ऑफ K? Where K is the proportionality constant, 9 into 10 to the power 9, or unit is Newton meter square per coulomb square. Where K is the proportionality constant, value of K 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. Epsilon naught. Epsilon 0 is also called epsilon naught. फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? F is equal to के की जगह ये वैल्यू रख सकते हैं हम लोग 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट एप्सिलॉन 0 Q1 Q2 upon R square. Main form of the force is the F is equal to K Q1 Q2 by R square, but put the value of K. Its value is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Similarly, the value of epsilon 8.85 10 to the power minus 12 coulomb square per Newton meter square. Epsilon 0, the value of epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12 coulomb square per Newton meter square. The value of proportionality constant is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. अब अफेक्टिंग फैक्टर्स पे चले हम लोग। इस फोर्स को अफेक्ट करने वाले कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स हैं? सबसे पहले तो नेचर है। अफेक्टिंग फैक्टर्स इसको अफेक्ट कौन कौन सा फैक्टर्स करेगा? पहला है नेचर ऑफ चार्ज, वन बाय वन करके देखा जाए। नेचर ऑफ चार्ज, when both charges are positive in nature, both are positive or both are negative, then force between, suppose first charge and second charge, first charge and second charge, force first charge on second is F21, force charge on first is F12. Similarly, in negative charges, both charges are negatives. F21, F12. Nature of force is repulsive. ये बताया गया कि if both charges are same in nature, same in nature, अगर सेम इन नेचर है, बोथ चार्जेस आर सेम इन नेचर, तो फोर्स इज रिपल्सिव। एक दूसरे से दूर जाना चाहेंगे, पास नहीं आएंगे। बट नेचर इज चेंज, different in nature. If both charges are different in nature, नेचर बदल दिया जाए, एक को प्लस दूसरे को माइनस। फर्स्ट चार्ज एंड सेकेंड चार्ज, और फर्स्ट इज माइनस, सेकेंड इज प्लस। Then force along the line, directed along the lines, that force is force on first due to second, force on second due to first, force on first due to second, and force on second due to first. So nature of force is attractive. कूलम साहब ने बताया कि अगर चार्ज का नेचर बदल दिया जाए अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस लॉ, देन फोर्स समटाइम रिपल्सिव एंड समटाइम अट्रैक्टिव। बट इन केस ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन, gravitational force is always attractive force. Coulomb force is strong force comparison to the gravitational force. 11th में आप पढ़ चुके हैं फंडामेंटल फोर्सेस के बारे में। ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फोर्स, न्यूक्लियर, स्ट्रॉन्ग न्यूक्लियर फोर्स, वीक न्यूक्लियर फोर्स, उसका ऑर्डर भी आपने लिख चुका है, देख चुके हैं आप 11th की क्लास में। फर्स्ट फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में सबसे तगड़ा न्यूक्लियर फोर्स होता है, उसके बाद आपका इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक, फिर आपका वो क्या कहते हैं ग्रेविटेशनल। तो यहाँ डिस्कस यहाँ नहीं करना है, यहाँ ये डिस्कस करना है कि नेचर ऑफ चार्जेस, अगर नेचर ऑफ चार्जेस आप बदल देते हैं, बोथ आर पॉजिटिव और बोथ आर नेगेटिव, सो फोर्स इज द repulsive, and both nature different in nature, like charges, dislike charges, same nature, so force is repulsive, and one is positive, one is negative, so force is attractive. तो पहला तो हो गया कि अट्रैक्टिव कब होगा, रिपल्सिव कब होगा। सेकेंड, मैग्नीट्यूड्स, मैग्नीट्यूड्स हो गया, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ चार्जेस। F is directly proportional to the Q1 and Q2. If magnitude of point charges, static point charges increases, then magnitude of electric forces increases. When if magnitude of both point charges decreases, then electric force decreases. So electric force is directly proportional to the product of or multiplication of magnitudes of both point charges. थर्ड आप देखेंगे, डिस्टेंस बिटवीन charges. Electric force is reciprocal, square of the distance in reciprocal form. If distance between charges are increases, then electric forces decreases. When distance between charges are decreases, so electric force is increasing in reciprocal form. थर्ड आपका ये। चौथा है मीडियम। If a dielectric substance or insulator substance placed between the both point charges, then electric force or electrostatic force is also decreases. Medium या डायलैक्ट्रिक मीडियम बोल सकते हैं आप, डायलैक्ट्रिक मीडियम। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बताएंगे व्हाट इज डायलैक्ट्रिक। डायलैक्ट्रिक मीन्स इंसुलेटर्स, pieces of glass, oils, dry papers, wax are also called dielectric materials. It is insulated. Insulator. It is also called insulator substance is also called dielectric. Dielectric medium decrease the electrostatic force. And value of dielectric medium is different for different substance. The value of dielectric medium, dielectric constant, infinite in metals, conductor, in conductor case, greater than 1 is dielectric. In case of air or vacuum is 1. Approximately dielectric values, dielectric medium constant values, air is 1. In vacuum, in case of vacuum or air, both in case value is 1. And infinite in case of conductor. So dielectric mediums, Fe is reciprocal. When dielectric medium present, then force is decreased. Dielectric medium is absent or force is increased. In case of air, dielectric medium absent, your value is 1, so no effect. In case of dielectric substance present between both charges, both point charges, then forces are decreases comparison to the air or vacuum medium. So first factors is the nature of charges, second is the magnitude of charges, third is the distance between charges, and fourth is the dielectric medium. So डायलैक्ट्रिक मीडियम नेक्स्ट वीडियो में क्लियर किया जाएगा, इसके एप्लीकेशंस, वेक्टर फॉर्म और जो है डिस्प्लेसमेंट पोजीशन फॉर्म, पोजीशन वेक्टर फॉर्म्स, फिर सुपरपोजिशंस लॉ, टॉपिक वाइज टॉपिक चलेगा। फिलहाल आप इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स या कूलम्ब्स फोर्स के बारे में देखा आपने। हाँ, दीज फोर्स डिपेंड्स ऑन एक्शन रिएक्शंस लॉ। कूलम्ब्स लॉ इज बेस्ड ऑन, नोट करिएगा, note, Coulomb's law is based on, based on Newton's third law. Newton's third law. Coulomb's law is based on, पूछा जाता है कि बर्नौली थ्योरम बेस्ड ऑन लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी, लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी, प्रेशर्स लॉ पूछा जाता है, पास्कल्स लॉ बेस्ड ऑन लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ प्रेशर। सो सिमिलरली द कूलम्ब्स लॉ इज बेस्ड ऑन न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ। ओके, थैंक यू।